You've decided to go boating in the Amazon basin on a hot, dry July day. Your boat, however, capsizes and you tumble into the calm, warm sea. What do you think you see? Almost 100 fish with razor-sharp teeth? Adding onto it, they're extremely hungry. It's the deadly piranhas. Piranhas has more than 40 to 50 different species of razor-toothed carnivorous fish of South American rivers and lakes, with a somewhat exaggerated reputation for ferocity. Its teeth are extremely sharp that if they were to bite you, you would only realize it after you see the blood. The upper and lower jaw of all species have rows of sharp teeth that distinguish them. The piranha's dangerous reputation stems from its menacing dentition and one of the strongest bites among bony fish. Before we move on, make sure to give us a thumbs up and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all our videos. Also watch till the end of the video for an extra point. Only the red-bellied piranha is the subject of most of the man-eater legends out of all the species. Adventure movies would have never been perfect without scenes of people being torn to the bone in seconds by ferocious piranhas in jungle rivers. However, this did not happen in real life too. The attack took place on Christmas morning off a beach in the Piranha River, near the city of Rosario. Bathers were in the water trying to keep cool as the temperature was almost 100 degrees. This is when a feeding frenzy happened. Over 70 people were bitten by piranhas as they tried to escape. A 7-year-old kid had a portion of her finger cut. We're still unsure what sparked the frenzy. It's hard to say that if it was one drop of blood in the water or a bunch of ravenous fish. And guess what? This is the species you now find yourself swimming among. If you are going to certain parts of South America this year for your summer break and are likely to be around freshwater rivers, this video may come in handy. What would you do if you were attacked by a group of these brightly colored, fast-moving carnivores? In the wild, how dangerous are these fish? Is it possible for it to turn a human into a skeleton in a matter of minutes? Well, let's hope the red-bellied piranha never gets a space in our waters. But in the odd possibilities that they do, or that you'll be bathing in the piranha-infested waters of the Amazon River, here are steps you can take to dodge ending up as a meal of a pack of piranhas. So belly up, pour yourself a glass of something good, and take rational notes as we swim with the scary face eater. Step 1. Be as still as possible. Piranhas are just as attracted to unusual changes as they are to blood. The lateral line of piranha is extremely sensitive to hydrological changes in the water, such as temperature fluctuations caused by tides and waves. As they fight for survival, dying creatures frequently make splashes, and the weak animals are easy food for the piranha fish. So don't splash around too much when swimming. You can be mistaken for a weak, wounded animal in its final moments. Ideal prey for piranha. Number 2. Don't make noise. Piranha, like any other animal, will have certain senses that are most suited to assaulting its prey while attacking. They have a highly developed sense of hearing, which allows them to detect even the smallest sound in the water. Even at great distances, they can hear noises with very low frequencies. According to fish specialists, the piranha fish's sense of hearing alerts them to the possibility of falling fruits or seeds in large numbers into the water. This is obviously helpful as it could be a possible meal for the fish. So if you are ever going to swim in a water infested by the piranha fish, you should always avoid making noise to attract the fish. They could mistake you for food and take a bite of you too, although this is unlikely. Step 3. Do not get into the water if you are bleeding or have any open wounds. A drop of blood in 200 liters of water can be detected by piranha fish. The piranha fish is an omnivore that eats both plants and weak and dead animals in addition to vegetation. The smell of blood suggests that an animal has been harmed and is therefore a potential target for the fish. They are attracted to the smell of blood and will attack a dead animal. A feeding frenzy may be observed if they are moving in a shoal of fish, especially if the fish have gone days without food. If you have a wound, it's not a good idea to swim in piranha-infested water since they may bite you because they mistake you for a dying animal and harm you terribly. Step 4. Protect your hands and feet. When fishing for piranha, this makes it much more tricky. When you need to remove the hook from the fish's mouth, your fleshy thumbs are dangerously close to its razor-sharp teeth. The tale of the feeding frenzy is linked to President Franklin D. Roosevelt's trip to the Americas. This was when he saw a shoal of piranha fish gorge themselves on a cow. The frenzy in which they ate the cow was reported to have lasted only seconds, earning piranhas the reputation of being able to literally eat a whole cow. Since then, piranhas have been the subject of a lot of horror stories. It's understandable why they make such good baddies. They aren't exactly cuddly or cute. There is also the fact that they have a voracious desire for human flesh. Step 5. Don't swim in small bodies of water in the Amazonian dry season. The rains in the Amazon flood vast expanses of rainforest for a portion of the year. The wet season, the water completely covers the forest, creating numerous new habitats and potential food sources for piranha like small mammals, fruits, nuts, dead carrion, and small crustaceans. During the dry season, when the water evaporates, bodies of water reduce, concentrating large number of piranhas in limited locations. As food resources become limited, they become extremely hungry and eager to explore new foods. Step 6. Swim to deeper water. Human attacks have been more common in the last decade. The increase in dams of the Amazon River, which slows the stream and attracts swimmers, is said to be the cause. Piranhas adore the slow-moving, warm, and ideal swimming water. If you can make your way to deeper water, where the water is colder and the current is faster. If you're not a strong swimmer, currents can be dangerous. Nonetheless, they'll protect you against unexpected feeding frenzy. What happens when a piranha bites you? If you're swimming in piranha-infested water, they're just as likely to flee as you are to be mistaken for a predator. However, piranhas can live up to their image if they are attacked. During the attack, the water appears to be boiling, with fish leaping in to take a mouthful. Piranhas will bite the feet and toes and then flee extremely quickly. The ability of the piranhas to react to noise, splashing, and spilt food was linked to the attack on humans in Suriname, where roughly 70 individuals were attacked on a river. Almost all of the bites were warning bites, and everyone made it out of the water alive. It's also been discovered that during the low season, when there is a dearth of food, piranhas bite humans when it starves. Hundreds of piranha attacks are reported each year in South America. In Brazil, the most terrifying incident occurred in 2011, when a sequence of incidents left 100 people injured. In 2012, a 5-year-old girl died after being eaten by piranhas when her canoe capsized in the Amazon. The truth is that piranhas are pretty calm species of fish, and the majority of them are scavengers who eat insects, worms, and plant matter in the waterway where they live. Humans are only of interest to piranhas if they are starving and the human is already dead. At worst, you might get a little pinch and gnawed on, which is terrifying enough. Even though you know the truth, the thought of what piranhas are capable of is still horrifying. These fishes can reach a length of 50 centimeters. They hunt in packs and have 3 times their body weight in bite force. This implies that a piranha bites more harder than an American alligator, harder than a great white shark, harder than a T-Rex, and even harder than a megalodon in proportion to its size. And though it is doubtful to happen, if for some reason you were attacked by a group of piranhas, roughly 400 of them could turn you into a skeleton in just 5 minutes. If you're wading in a warm river or pond, you better watch your ankles. And so with that, we've come to the end. We hope you found this video interesting. Do let us know your views and beliefs in the comment section below. Make sure to leave us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Until next time, content.